Hello, welcome to a little thing I'm going to call Talk of the Tyne. Just going to go through Newcastle stuff basically. Some little points to hit today. I've look at that, organised. I've made a list of the things that I want to mention. So, a lot of transfer stuff happening. Before that though, the Rangers game on Tuesday. What day is it now? Friday. It's Friday now. Tuesday though, played Rangers. It was an alright game. First half was good. Second half looked Tonali, I thought looked great. Anderson looked fantastic. Lewis Miley, I thought maybe could get first team minutes at some point. Whether that is off a bench Premier League games, off a bench Champions League games, cup matches. There's a lot of competition this year, so we need competitions this year, so we need the players. And I think Lewis Miley could be one of them from the academy that comes in, helps us succeed in that. Paul Dummett, natural centre back. I've been saying it for years. So we can play him at centre back, but that does mean we have three left-sided centre backs. But Dan Burn can also play left back, but so can Paul. So it's a give and take. And then the third kit came out today at 9 o'clock this morning. It's nearly 12 now. It looks good. I like it. I've got the away kit. Although the cat had a scratch at it. I'm not a horrible cat. Maybe I'll get the third kit as well. Get Dom out on the back. Because I didn't get Dom out on the back of the green kit because I didn't know if he was staying. And then the day after, 2 days after, he decided he was staying. So we played okay. We played well in the first half of the Rangers game. Second half was awful until Ashby scored that header from another Dancing Isaac assist, which is what you want to see. Fantastic. So we've all heard the news by now. Alan Saint-Maximin, he's a goner, which is a shame. I didn't want to see him go, and he's gone. 30 million. It's a bit of a joke. I thought he would have been worth well more than 30 million. A lot of the Saudi clubs have been overpaying for players coming at the end of their time of playing careers. Jordan Henderson. I mean, he's awful because he's from Sunderland, but he's also coming to the end of his playing career. And they've still got a bit of money for Jordan Henderson, have they not? Or will? I guess I don't know if that's been agreed yet or not. I can't remember. I didn't look. 30 mil is a bit of a joke. He's worth more. He's a bit injury prone, but he can razzle dazzle a defence. Harvey Barnes is looking like is his replacement. Now, this is for FFP. But how selling Saint-Maximin for 30 mil because of FFP to bring in Barnes for nearly 40, so we're down 10 mil. Is it just as wages, which I think are meant to be cheaper? Because I'm confused. I don't understand how FFP works. It's the first time we've ever had to be concerned with FFP because we're actually spending money this transfer window. So how is that a fair trade-off to where we're going to be able to sign other players as well? Because we still need a left back. We still need a right winger. I've watched the the 442 video. I watched it last night. I've stewed in it. If you haven't seen it, I suggest go watch it. It's talking about whether or not Harvey Barnes is actually an upgrade on Alan Saint-Maximin. Because, I mean, looking at Harvey Barnes, he doesn't look great, but that's because there's no excitement. He doesn't bring excitement. He's very white in his play style. 111 appearances for Saint-Maximin, 146 for Harvey. That's fine. The 30 less games, not too fussed about, although that is like a season's worth of games that he's missed because of injury. In that time, Alan Saint-Maximin has scored 12 goals and gotten 18 assists. That's 30 goal contributions in 111 games. Harvey Barnes, on the other hand, 35 goals, 25 assists. So that's 60 he has double the amount of goal contributions with only 30 more games. So the 30 more games he's played, He's contributed in each one of them games. So, is it an upgrade? It looks so. It looks like it is. So yeah, it's looking like an upgrade. It's looking like a more prolific in front of goal, can grab a couple more assists maybe, although not too many more assists. I think assist-wise it'll be pretty similar, but he provides more goals. And a point I've written down is the mentioned is 1-2s. Like Almiron, season just gone, quick 1-2 with Bruno. I think we could see a similar sort of thing with Harvey Barnes. I think the stat that brought up from The Athletic was he's had the most 1-2 goals since entering the league in 2018 or something. It's something like that. I don't know. I'm not a stat guy. So yeah, another Miggy. So we can have a Miguel Almiron on both sides, potentially, sort of thing. So could that be better? Could that be worse? I guess we'll find out. On from that, another player we're after, been linked to heavily. Apparently we're getting closer to a deal for Livramento. I don't know a lot about this guy. He's a Southampton right back who can play left back. So it's a bit of left back cover, but not a left back, which is what we need. We need a left back. But 30 mil, is he worth 30 mil? I know he's young. He's on the younger side. Theo Walcott was on the TalkSport. I don't know if it was a podcast or if it was just like a daytime show, but he was on TalkSport, and he mentioned that he's reminded of a young Gareth Bale coming through. Yeah, 30 mils seems a bit mental. I'm not a great fan of the 30 mil price tag, but I've also seen something say that we might try and get him on loan with a buy option. A lot of my information personally, the 30 mil Livramento, I don't do my own research. Newcastle updates on Instagram. I'll link that in the description as well. Check them out. That's where I get most of my information from. It's pretty good. Right winger, Chiesa. I've seen we've been linked to Chiesa. I would love Chiesa. I'm a big fan of Chiesa. Now, is that because I used to bash career mode and he used to get really good? Yes. However, I didn't ask, right? He is a good player, but we could be looking to get him on a loan to buy rather than just paying the 50 mil, I think it was, that Juventus were wanting. We can offer more than Liverpool. We've got Champions League football rather than Europa League, so we can prime away from Liverpool in that sense. But a loan to buy would also help get around a lot of this FFP stuff because we don't have to pay for him now. We loan him and then pay later. It's like Klarna, pretty much. We can Klarna Chiesa, and that might help with bring a couple more signings in. I think that's what we're looking to do. Another centre mid, because we have some good centre mids, but another proven Premier League centre mid, which is what people are always wanting. They're like, ooh, Premier League proven. Philip Billing, let's just bring him in the club. He's a fantastic player, especially with the injuries we had last season when we had Longstaff and we had Bruno drop out. We've got Tonali there now. He's more of the Longstaff position than he is the Bruno position. Philip Billing can play anywhere across the midfield three, and I think he could do fantastic in that, like the Joe Linton role if we needed him to. He could play as the Sean Longstaff role if we needed him to. If we really had to drop Tonali down to the 6, he's not much of a 6. I think it was Tifo that I watched a video on. I'm a video learner rather than reading. I'm not reading mountains of stuff, but I think they did a video talking about how he's more of the Sean Longstaff role than the Bruno role of a 6. So we can still, but we can change him there if we really need to, and then bring Sean on. So we have a bit of versatility now, but I think Philip Billing could be a nice addition of that. Personally. Oh, John Joe Shelby might be going to Saudi Arabia. Finally, we've got our needs, because we do have a few needs. We do need a left back. Livramento can fill in there for now, but I have also seen it. Rob on Twitter, Rob M, the pizza guy. I think this is the Asda pizza guy. He's not heard anything recently. However, Lewis Hall is apparently on our list of targets earlier in the window and was the second option to Tyne, who looks like he's going to Celtic, I think it was our last seen, which is an interesting choice, but he'll win a league title, I'm sure. And of course, Chelsea are reluctant to sell. But would they mind a loan? Because we could just loan the player. Yeah, so Lewis Hall, I don't know a lot about him either, obviously. I don't know a lot about anything. I just tell people my opinion, whether they want it or not. So that could be a young left-back on loan option. We have Livramento to back up both sides. It's not like he's going to be backing up for long. Trips is aging. I want Trips to stay. He's just getting old, so we need someone. We've got Harrison Ashby, who I'm pretty sure is a right back. He ended up, I don't even know where he ended up playing against Rangers, but he scored a header. So whack him up striker if you really want to. What else we got? Right wing. As I've said, Chiesa would be my right winger of choice. I don't know if he would fit the sort of our playing style. He's not quite Miggy as far as I'm aware. He is more of just an attacking threat. And then a centre back, because apparently we need a right-sided centre back. We've been linked with Diassi, so I would expect if we just bought him outright, if we didn't loan him, if we bought him, then I would expect him to play behind Shaw for now, for half a season, maybe the full season. And Shaw is also an aging player, who's fantastic, but an aging player who will need replaced. We can slot him in next season with whatever football we're playing next season. Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. I think we'll be in one of them competitions. Because this season we have an overload schedule, where we're going to try and win something. I'm guessing we're going to be in Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League. So that's 4 competitions that we're going to be in over the span of the season. So we need to really get cover for everywhere. More cover, better cover. We also need a striker. A third striker would be nice. Just in case. Callum Wilson doesn't have a great injury record. We might use Isaac not as a striker. So we need that safety option as well, I guess. Before I go, this is for all the American football people I know. Pay your running backs. Why is no running back getting paid? Just pay Saquon Barkley. He's a good running back. He's better than trying to find a new running back and hit or miss. That was Talk of the Tyne. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let us know. I'll do another one later on. Yes. Let us know your opinions on everything I've said in the comments. Leave a like. Have a little subscribe. You know how it goes. And enjoy. And I'll see you for whatever the next video is. Because even I don't know. In a bit, pal.